Hello, hello. My name is Big Vert, and I'm going to start doing the New York Times games, so the Wordle, the Connections, Strands, and the Mini Crossword. I always do them most nights around 12. Figured why not record them and put them up on YouTube for everybody to see. So we'll start off with the Wordle. I'm historically not great at the Wordle, but we'll do what we can here. So we'll start with Saleh. I do enjoy starting with Saleh. It used to be what the... Oh, that's decent. It used to be what the Wordle CalculBot suggests. I think it suggests Tails now, but I still like Saleh because it just is what it is. And that is a good start. A and E. Common letters are M, N, P, R, maybe paired? I don't think they do ED words. I don't think they do past tense words that end in ED. So maybe let me think here. Racer would work, but I don't want to repeat the R yet. Race. We have Pacer. Pacer's decent. Let's try Pacer. Okay, got the R in place. That's decent. Let's see here. Still think it's an ER word. Could be Mamer. Could be Gamer. Gamer is decent. Let's try Gamer. Okay, it's M-A something E-R. What do we have? We have Maker. We have Is Mainer a word? I want to say no. Maker looks like the most likely. I'm going to try Maker. Let's go. Maker in 4. Alright, good deal. Let's check how we did with the bot here. 89 skill. That's decent, usually around that area. Oops. So it likes place. I've noticed the Wordle bot likes place. So I never usually do place. I usually do Saleh. Pacer it was okay with. Gamer was okay with. And then Maker was the only thing left. Good deal. It got it. So I beat the bot. No, I didn't beat the bot. Yeah, did I? Yeah, I beat the bot. Let's go. Alright. Good deal. Well, let's move on to the connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4, as my favorite New York Times Games YouTuber Ranks says. Alright, we got Squat, Shepherd, Pit, Fall, Lunge, Lead, Skink, Solid. I don't know what Skink means. Husky, Cask, Direct, Colony. I don't know what Cask means. And Guide, Thick, is that Mask or Masque? And Hearth. Well, I guess immediately I'm seeing starts with organs, so lung for lunge, colon, heart, and skin. Skin is an organ, I think. And that would be purple if that is right. I think a husk is like the outside of a corn, but I don't think. I'm willing to lock this in right now because I think if this is right, it'll be purple. Let's see. Yes, it is. Organ plus a letter. Good to know. Alright. Let's see what else we have here. A shepherd and a husky are dog breeds, I think, and maybe a pit is like a pit bull, right? Is that what pit is short for? Like a guide dog? No, probably not. I'm not good with my dog breeds, so I probably won't know that. So I'm going to hold off on that for now, but keep that in my pocket. You can fall into a pit. That's always good. Okay, something's thick. It's solid. It's husky, maybe? Yeah, it's husky. What else would be up? Maybe... Okay, I'm worried that cask or mask or masque or whatever that word's pronounced. I'm worried that one of those two is going to be the one. I know lead is it's lead. It's hard, but I don't think that lead means that. I am seeing something else, though. So if we pronounce this lead instead of lead, and we have shepherd, which is like you guide somebody and you direct somebody, I think this will probably be either yellow or green. I'd like to get the reverse rainbow, so if I can try to get these other two, then that would be ideal. So we've got this. We said thick and solid. Thick, solid, and husky. Either cast or math probably goes with that. So what would that leave us with? That would leave us with pit, with fall, squat, right? And one of these two. So I guess since I'm not confident on the other two, I'm gonna have to go ahead and lock in the one that I know here just to make sure that that's right, which it is. Yeah, steer. That'll be green. Husky, thick, solid. I'm pretty confident that none of these three mean that, so I'm just gonna pick one of these two and try it. That was one away. Okay, let's try it with that. Oh, that was not one away. Oh, shoot. Well, that's not good. Okay, so this was one away. This is not one away. Right, yeah. Maybe Husky does? Okay, solid and thick. I thought Husky meant that. Maybe not. So let's try solid, thick, that, and what else would it be? Maybe pit? And then that would leave us with squat. Okay, you squat, you fall. I'm pretty lost on this one, unfortunately. Okay, so this right here was one away. That means Cask has to be included because this was not one away. So one of these three has to leave. I'm willing to bet that it's going to be Husky. Because maybe I just don't know what Husky means. Maybe I'm thinking of a different word that might, laterally mean solid. And that means Mask is not included, so I'm going to try Pit with this. No, that wasn't one away either, so Husky is included. That means and Pit's not included. So what we have to do, I'm pretty sure, assuming I'm not an idiot, is we're going to have to remove either solid or thick and include either squat or fall. Maybe squat means that, and maybe thick. Because thick and solid. Thick just means something has a lot of matter there. It doesn't necessarily mean something is solid, like you punch it and your hand hurts. So let's try that. Oh, shoot. Well, what is it here? Alright, hold on. So stocky, husky, solid, squat, and thick. Okay. I knew it was going to be something to this effect. I thought husky might mean that, but I wasn't certain. I've never heard squat to mean that. The only thing I've heard, like in the South, we say, you ain't worth squat. That means you ain't worth anything. And obviously you squat down, or you might squat a truck. I've never heard squat mean stocky. And the only Edgar Allan Poe poem I know is The Raven, and none of these are The Raven, so I was never going to get that, so that's unfortunate. Let's check what they put the difficulty as. Yeah, there's your dog breeds. So the dog breeds must have been the red herring for that one. That's what I would guess on that regard. As far as difficulty, I'm going to guess they gave it a 2.8. They just gave it a 2. Alright, that's a lot lower than I would have given it. Let's see how well people did. 48%. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about myself, because as long as other people are suffering, that's okay with me. 1 in 240,000, so I'm the only one with that specific game. You can see I just kept putting in the yellows with different blues, so I guess that's all I could do, but, I was chasing that yellow pretty hard there. Most people were getting that direct kind of category for 70%. I'm pretty unique in that I saw the purple, but nobody was ever going to get the blue first, right? And ever. Yeah, people were stuck between. Oh, a lot of people are stuck between. Okay, it's either stuck between yellow, purple, and blue. So I'd say there's a lot of people who only got green. Yeah, 24% of people only got green. I'm surprised not as many people got Organ plus a letter, because skink and hearth and those two are pretty unique words, so that's kind of what stood that out to me. Plunge. Nobody falling for the dog red herring, are they? Yeah, here it is, right here. Shepherd, pit, husky. Okay, I guess there's not really good fourth for the dog category, so that's probably why not as many people are falling for that. That would make sense to me. Alright. Well, we'll move on to... Well, we'll do the mini crossword next. How about that? Let's do the mini crossword. Blank angel. That could be so many things. You're something angel. I don't know. Blank fairy. That immediately makes me think tooth fairy. Go, go, go. Like start? Or race? I mean, the race doesn't fit. Maybe start? Voice between soprano and tenor, I think, is an alto. I was in band. Sorta suffix, ish? Yes, ish. Spiritual selves. Do I have something wrong? Probably have something wrong, don't I? Word in 2 U.S. state names and 2 country names. Can you name them all? Is it new? No. Oh, south. Okay, so start is wrong. Or maybe north. Either north or south. Oh, crap. Okay, it's either north or south. I don't know which one it is. Spanish for other is, what is Spanish for other? Otra. Or Otro, I guess, could be. I think I associate with Otra. For what reason? Why? Cuisine with Massaman curry? Massaman curry? I have no idea. Blank Angel. Go, go, go. Spiritual selves. It's your spiritual self. It's your souls. Your soul. Okay, this doesn't make sense for this to be south, so I'm going to say this is north. Go, go, go. Hurry. Alright. We'll take 1:45 on that. That was a tough one for me. A lot of people probably did better than me. Snow Angel. Oh, yeah, you make a Snow Angel. Let's see, anything else that I missed? Souls. That was a tough one, Souls. And then Thai cuisine. Thai. Yeah, I don't know anything about Thai cuisine. I associate Thai with just peanuts and pineapple and Chinese food, and I love Chinese food, but you won't catch me eating Thai food. I hate to say it. Alright, we'll end it off with strands. See how we do here. Divinely inspired. So, is that like angelic stuff? Or like your family? See if I can find any words here. We got rope. We've got Thor. Is Thor a word? No. What else do we have? Tires. Oh, there's Buddha. Okay, Buddha is like a religious thing. Okay. What else do we have? Is it just religious stuff? Do we have religion here? I-O. Not seeing religion. What else is on the same wavelength as like Buddha? There's like Muhammad. Why am I having trouble thinking of like religious figures? I don't know that I'm going to do too well on this one. This is definitely not in my range of knowledge. My very limited range of knowledge. I might. Oh, there's like a monk, right? A monk? Yeah, okay. Liar is a word. Tire. We already did tire. Like a temple. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use a hint, because this. Maim? Imam? I don't know what that means. Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty lost on this one, unfortunately. I'm just gonna use another hint. Rabbi. Okay. So not just specifically that kind of thing. There's a rabbi, a monk, a priest. Yes, priest is here. So what is this? Sure. Prophet? Yes, prophet. And then this is the spangram. Religious figures. I probably said that earlier. Oops. Religious figures. Alright, perfect. Not perfect, but perfect in my book. Perfect in that we solved it. Definitely out of my scope of, like, I've never heard of a imam, or however you pronounce that. I've heard of all the other ones, but I don't know how you would put, and maybe it's just my lack of knowledge showing, but why would you would put Buddha in the same category as, a rabbi, for example. But nonetheless, that'll do it for me. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.